Ground and neutral. In your main panel, they bolt to the very same bar. So why do we run two separate wires? Why not just one? Because they do completely different jobs. One is a workhorse that carries current every second your lights are on. The other should carry no current at all, right up until the moment it saves your life. Start with the neutral. It's the normal return path. Current leaves on the hot, does its work, and comes back on the neutral. So the neutral is a working conductor, a normal, everyday part of the circuit. In normal operation, it's carrying the full load current right alongside the hot. Now the ground, the equipment grounding conductor. It bonds to every metal case, your dryer, your microwave, the box behind each outlet, and in normal operation, it carries nothing. Zero current. It just sits there, bonded to all that metal, waiting for one thing, a fault. A hot wire coming loose and touching a metal case that you might grab. Here's the key rule. Ground and neutral tie together at exactly one place, the main service panel. That's the main bonding jumper. Everywhere past that point, they run as two separate wires, and they are never reconnected. Why so strict? Because the neutral is carrying current. Tie it back to the ground downstream, and that return current starts flowing on the ground wire and on every metal case it touches. Your appliance chassis would go live. That's the danger. So keep them separate, everywhere except the main. Now the payoff. A hot conductor chafes through and touches the metal frame of your washing machine. Without a ground wire, that whole frame is now sitting at 120 volts, just waiting for you to touch it. But bonded to the ground, that hot is connected straight back to the source through a very low resistance path. Say 0.3 ohms total. By Ohm's law, the fault current is 120 volts divided by 0.3 ohms. That's 400 amps. 400 amps slams through a 20 amp breaker and it trips almost instantly. The frame goes dead and you're safe. Now here's the myth that gets people killed. Many think the ground rod, the earth itself, is what clears that fault. It is not. A ground rod's connection to the earth can be 25 ohms or more. 120 volts across 25 ohms is under 5 amps. And under 5 amps will not trip a 20 amp breaker. The case would just sit there, energized and lethal. The earth cannot clear a fault. Only the ground wire, back to the source, can. The rod is for lightning and surges. So remember, the neutral is the return, carrying current. The ground is the safety net, carrying none until a fault. And they meet only at the main. Next time, back to the board. Grab a pencil and I'll see you there.